What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Kim Augustine with Screw the Fluff Real Estate. Guys, thank you so much for showing up again. Thank you for coming back. Guys, I have a special guest with me today. My husband, Joe Nathan. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Welcome to the channel. Babe, today we are talking to our viewers about documentation needed in order for you to qualify to purchase a home. Guys, don't get started. Don't even think about the process unless you have this documentation. We're getting into it. But first, thank you for liking, subscribing, and following our channel here at Screw the Fluff Real Estate, where we remove all the fluff, all the frills, and get right to the heart of the matter. Guys, we want you, no matter if you're a first-time home buyer, a seasoned seller, a seasoned investor, or if you just want to get to know what's going on, what's happening in the real estate world, we want to empower you guys. Thank you for showing up. Let's get into it. We're talking about documentation in order for you to qualify for a mortgage. Number one.
It's proof of income.
Proof of income. Proof of income is going to be those W-2s, guys. It's going to be those personalized tax statements. It's going to be your employment check stubs. Guys, we need that information. And I always tell my clients, with your check stubs, you want to at least go back 4 check stubs. 2 months, 6 months, 4 months, whatever that looks like for you. You want to have 4 check stubs in hand. When it comes to your W-2s or tax statements, guys, you want to have those last 2 years, okay? So again, that's going to be your W-2s. It's going to be your personal tax statements, and or it's going to be those check stubs, okay? So it's either the W-2s and the check stubs, or it's your tax statements. And if you're paying yourself, you know, those check stubs or bank statements. Sometimes the lender will qualify bank statements because they're showing that consistent income, okay? Number 2, guys.
Employment verification. We want to know where you work at.
Employment verification. Guys, although you've shown W-2s, tax statements, and even those check stubs, the lender is going to reach out to your employer to see if you're actually working there, if you're getting that much income. They're going to send them a statement over. It's not a document that you can bring back to them filled out. It's actually going to be sent to your employer. The employer verifies it through HR records, and then it's sent directly to the lender, okay? So they kind of go hand in hand. You can't get those made in your mama's basement and then turn them in. They actually want proof. And number 3,
asset verification.
Asset verification.
Back to you, Kim.
Are we talking about the voice? No.
Wait, we're live.
Guys, he doesn't talk like that in real life. Okay, so listen, asset verification. We're talking about your 401k. We're talking about bank statements. We're talking about your
investments,
IRAs, guys, CDs, any proof of those assets where you're going to show where that money's coming from for your down payment, okay? Again, I'm not going to go on this long because that's a different video, but just say, for instance, you're getting a gift letter. If you're getting a gift, that needs to come with a letter, a gift from your mom, dad, uncle, or auntie, an endowment. It needs to be provided with proof, and they need to show that they have that income. Can't just have your grandma, your grandpa, your auntie or uncle, or mom or dad,
Uncle Charles,
to write a letter and say they actually need to show those assets. That money needs to be shown in their statements, okay? So you can't just have a letter provided. It's got to have proof, guys, okay? So asset verification, asset proof. And number 4.
your identification.
Your identification.
Photo identification.
Photo ID, guys, needs to be a Texas driver's license, or it needs to be a passport. If for my international people, yes, your passport, or even just a Texas ID. It doesn't have to actually be a driver's license. It can be your ID, but it needs to be a valid photo identification, okay?
Something with your picture on it. Back to you, Kim.
Babe, with the back to you, guys, he is so throwing me off with this. I love him dearly, but he doesn't talk like that. We're gonna just address this. We digress. Babe, what's the voice?
We're live.
he and I will talk about this offline. Guys, that's it. Number one, we're talking about your
Proof of income.
Number two,
Employment verification.
employment verification. Number three,
Your assets.
number four.
Your photo ID.
Guys, that's it. We're done. Thank you so much for showing up and tolerating my husband, guys. He is a clown, but I love him. Babe, thank you for showing up today.
Thank you for having me, Kim. Thank you. Back to you.
I'm definitely going to address this with him after we finish, guys. Again, it's your girl, Kim Augustine with Screw the Fluff Real Estate. I appreciate you so much for showing up. Until next time, peace.